Hey, this is Martin Schneider, Head of Product Evangelism at SugarCRM. I'm joined by Guillaume Seynhaeve, Senior Vice President at 3CLogic. Guillaume, before we begin, why don't you introduce yourself, talk a bit about your role, and a bit more about what 3CLogic does.
Sure. So my role, I run business developments and sales for 3CLogic, and from a global standpoint, we focus on communication as a service. So how can we optimize customer engagements, whether it's in a sales capacity or in a customer service capacity, and at the same time optimize the efficiency with which those communications are handled by an organization, and then also how easy is it for an organization to interpret administratively the effectiveness of their communication protocols. So how many calls are they doing, how are their agents performing, the satisfaction of their customers, things of that nature. Basically, it all rolls up to customer experience at the end of the day. What we do for Sugar is provide an integrated solution into the CRM platform to complement everything Sugar does already very, very well, which is the workflow management, the data, and everything that goes with it.
Great. So we've been talking a lot at Sugar around disruption.
Yep.
Are you guys seeing disruption affect your customers? How are you defining disruption inside your business?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I think we are at a turning point. I think disruption has been something that everyone has talked about, but I think we're only starting to see it, to be honest. Mostly in the larger enterprises. So, perhaps small, medium-sized businesses led the way because, they had the opportunity and flexibility to do it. Larger organizations, typically, they reach a point where they've put together and amassed such a difficult infrastructure that it's actually become counterproductive to how they would otherwise want to work. So when you take into account cloud, when you take into account CRM, customer relation management tools, the integration of communication into all of that, the way in which we complement Sugar does offer them an out towards eventually a cloud, more flexible based platform that gives them the ability to compete with the younger guys that didn't necessarily have to go through those hurdles because they're younger and got to start from a younger, from a more modern starting point.
And that's absolutely the case that we're seeing is a lot of companies, when they think of digital transformation to meet disruptive things that are happening, it's really, communication is one of the big things that they do.
Sure.
And moving from those old hardware-based to a digital communications platform really is a great way of transforming and beating disruption and meeting it head on.
Sure.
So for those of you out there, if you're looking to transform the way you communicate internally and with your customers, check out 3CLogic.